All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back. Happy Monday, everybody. Let me just get hello, see everybody. Can you hear me okay? All right, good. Well, welcome back. Good to see you all. Good to see everybody. Good to see everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live also. It's nice to be back. Yes, I was away for the week. We had a big conference up in Las Vegas. It was really nice. Weather was nice. It's nice to be back though. I mean, you can only take so many days at that place in a way of I came back on. I did a red eye on a Friday, uh, and I'll tell you, it took me 2 days to wake up. I was sleeping all day on Saturday. I must have probably slept like 20 hours. It's so hard to get the time zone. I don't know if it's me being older or it's just for some of us out there, just that whole time zone really like messes things up. But I'm happy that I came back on a Saturday because I would know what I would do on a Monday. Well, thank you very. It's nice to be back, and hopefully everybody did pretty well. I was watching the chats. I saw a lot of the alerts that were coming across. There were a couple of nice stocks that you had last week. I heard Friday really wasn't that good, as during the day, and we all know Mondays and Fridays are really not always the greatest days to trade, but which today is. And me, I'm going to be a little cautious. Let me tell you what my style is when I come back from a conference and I'm not into trading. And this goes for everyone. This is more of an educational thing. Don't get too cocky. Like sometimes you be a little more aggressive. You get used to it. Some stocks that are moving. You get comfortable. But sometimes I'm a little cautious on some stocks, as in like I won't be as aggressive as I would like to be. But let me tell you, some of the swing trades that I did are doing really well, which I'm pretty excited about. And we'll take a look at those too. Listen, we just don't only day trade here. We also swing trade. I know we do some option trade for some of us. Anyway, just want to touch upon this stock right here, this UAVS. We all know the biggest times to trade on the alerts here at Cyber Trade University are 8 a.m., 8:30, and 9. Those are where program trading kicks in. This obviously was a program trade that kicked in right around 9 a.m. Just want to hop over here, level 4. For some of you don't know what that is, you could see right here, big volume just picked up just a couple of minutes right before that 9:30 time zone. Big buyers, big orders got filled right here. 30,000 shares got filled. You can see green bulls all the way up to 290 to about 360. Was that 336? Nice little move. Got about another 21,000 share buyer just showed up right now around 315. So stock looks pretty good, as in something that just made the watch list. So, if everybody's looking at that one, just be very careful. The only good thing about level 2, which we do not see on level 3 and level 4, is tier sizes. Remember, if you to buy a stock, the order's got to be out there. Level 2 actually shows it to you, gives you a really quick, good glimpse of it, which, by the way, we all know this week starts phase 3 of my classes. So we'll be talking a lot about that. And I know that Josh covers a lot of that just in the basic phase 1 class. Remember, there's 3 things you have to beat to be a good trader. It's the 3 T's: tradable, trend, and trap. Those are the 3 things you got to focus on. Now regarding about what you had going on for Friday, listen, we know what happened with Mara. Mara's been on a really good tear, but Riot, obviously, I heard did really well on Friday. I think that was one of the stocks that had a really nice push. 12 o'clock, it ran from like 36 all the way to about 43, gapped up pretty nicely. This was actually one of the good blockchains of the cryptos that, it's funny, it didn't really pick up as much momentum. It did a lot better than Mara in the beginning, back in the early part of that rally. You could see it ran from 20 up to 80. But we'll just bring Mara here really quick. Mara, you could see this one was not as good as Riot was in the beginning of the year, but Mara's been doing really nicely. Big tear, from 30 up to 80. We all know about the crypto stuff. And if you can't trade crypto, at least you could, if the Bitcoin, everything else, blockchains are doing pretty well. Even coins doing pretty well too. Now, regarding about what's going on today, a couple of stocks did show up on my watch list. Just kind of show you some of the other stocks that we're looking at. BJ's obviously did really well, almost went to as high. You could see there, it's been on a really good move. We're doing good on that one. On the swing trade, I'm doing well on that. Chewy, I'm doing pretty decent too. Chewy's doing pretty well. And then the QS, that one's obviously doing pretty well too. I got a little nervous here when I had that little reversal right here, but QS, we got to break this resistance levels right here around 39. Breaks that, the stock could really have a nice tear. That's already been almost about 100% move. I think a bunch of us jumped in right around here, around 28. So that one's doing really nice. And it's so funny. I was checking out CSQ. I mean, that thing has just been doing great. That thing not only plays that great little dividend, but that one has been doing really, really, really nice. Now, regarding about what's going on this morning, there's a couple of good stocks. So we know about the UAVS. We're going to keep an eye on that one. Stock you could see here on a long term was an $18 stock in the beginning of the year, starting to make, whatever. It's got some good volume, good decent movement there. We'll keep an eye on that one. Couple other ones also. I know a lot of you are trading on TLRY. Now, regarding my TLRY, I just want to bring this up. I know it did pretty well on Friday, but if you look back on the chat, and I know some of you on YouTube, Facebook Live can't see this, but you could always do a trial with us. I did call out a Fausto flag right around here. You could see it perfectly. And then if you didn't get out, let me blow this up, see a little bigger. Had a nice little Fausto flag right here. And then sure enough, if you didn't see that happening, coming into fruition, boom, thing just dropped right there, and they made a nice big drop. So keep an eye on those flags. I mean, not to mean that it's not going to continue to go higher, but when you're looking at more of a scalp, and if you don't own it at a good price, it's all about owning it at a good price, because if the stock does go down on you, listen, we don't know how much lower it could go. We always want to own it where at least we could break even, because that's a winner. So TLRY, we got that on the watch list. We got another one, CREX, that showed up this morning. Now, this stock had a huge pop this morning, early in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, and we see that happen all the time. So this stock right here had a big pop, and now it's starting to trend down a little bit here. It's testing these big support levels right around here, around the 250. But nice tier sizes, nice spread, great volume, 12 million. But it's up 85%, even at it where it's at now. Could you imagine when it was at 375? That thing was over 100%. So be very careful of the stock. I don't like stocks that go really, really, really big. We're gonna check out that the other stock, drug DRUG. You know what? I looked at that earlier, and I kind of I had on my watch list. It was on the secondary. I wasn't too much of a fan of it because I had that big pop around 825, and it's coming down. Stock's got a big spread. It's got great volume. The volume is great. Just it looks pretty damn volatile. I don't like it how it's not breaking the higher lows. So, we could keep that on the watch list, DRUG, but it's not going to be. It's like second or third protocol, as in stocks that we want to watch. Another one came up on my list. I saw it going to pre-market that was moving. Some of you were looking at it. Was KERN. Oh, look, she already popped already. Okay, so I already had that, was on the list, and looks like she already made that big move. Damn it. All right, so KERN looks like the really nice one. Now, if you look at KERN, let me go look at level 4 really quick. KERN, and see what's happened over here. So it had a nice little push here right around that 830, ran from 320, right around 340. Wow, what a nice push. She's starting to trend down a little bit right now. So volume just picked up, and what was that, 9:30? Yeah, program trading kicked in right around here, 9 o'clock. You could see it right there. It kind of took this little iceberg order out there. Was that about not really that many shares, but a lot of volume. 15,000 share seller just came in right here at 395. Let's see if that guy gets filled. If that guy gets filled, you can zoom in there a little bit closer. You can see that right there. And he just pulled his order. He probably just hit the bid right now. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Nice little mover right there. Big spread, though. Be very careful. But nice stock that was on the list. GGPI is another one that I found this morning. This stock did really well on Friday. It's doing well again today. Let me bring up a 2-day chart on it. You can see how that looked at right there. Great move, $11 stock. All the way up to about 13, did great in the after hours. I know no one's going to stick around on a Friday in the afternoons, but it did really well. It gapped up a little bit. I would be a little cautious about the stock. Stock has been on a really nice move for the past couple of months right there. Nice little trend right there, but it's breaking all-time highs. So this is going to be in the category 4, probably even the 5. But that one's doing pretty well. And then obviously the drug stock, just be very careful of that one too. It's Monday. It's not a big list, which is perfectly normal. Market's up about 132 points. I know everybody know what the big news is right now. President Biden is actually meeting President Xi of China. That could be, I don't know if it could be really tense or it could be whatever, but you can see what's going on, with COVID. He's going to, talk to him about it, human rights and stuff like that. So could that affect the market? I mean, talk about Taiwan, what's going on there. So there's a lot of tension going on. We'll see how that's going to go on. We'll see how it trades, but that could affect certain stocks too. So hopefully not the market, but let's see how that meeting goes. That could hopefully it goes smoothly. All right, there's no tension there. But a couple of stocks right there we got. Now listen, there's always new ones that are going to pop up. We'll see when the market opens up. But as of Monday, not the greatest list, which is perfectly normal. But because we know the best days are Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. By the way, that seller on the KERN just showed up again for 13,000. And, once again, we talked about this in our alert service. Boom, 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 boom. All right, now what we got going on, don't forget, we got classes going on this week, so don't forget about that. And tomorrow we got an 8 o'clock open house, Eastern Standard Time, PM. So if you know anybody want to come us and share us, we'll broadcast live on YouTube and Facebook Live too. So anyway, we'll be back at 2:30. Cyber traders, we'll start commentary once the market opens up in about 15 minutes. And everybody on YouTube, Facebook Live, we'll see you back here at 2:30. Good luck, everyone. Happy trading.